Hi, Katrina here from ScrappyHorses. Welcome to the Polkadoodles Lapbook Journal Dogs and Pups Flip Through, final video in this Dogs and Pups Journal series. First, I want to refer you back to the Foundation Journal. This is where we actually made the foundation of the book. After completing the foundation, we went on to the journal part 1. We started that video by going over all the different papers and ephemera from Polkadoodles we would be using, and then did the first side of the lapbook layout. And the second part where we finished the book, including the covers. As you know, my inspiration for making this lapbook was my new puppy, Luther. Now, Luther came from a rescue, and I thought it would be fun to make 2 of these lap books. So I made one to donate to the rescue as a fundraiser, and then the other one I made for myself. My plan is to shoot some more videos and show you how I use this book to personalize the pages, documenting the adventures of my puppy Luther. So let's take a look at this book. Opening up to page 1, you can see here where I've got the system that we talked about. Those are the threads that hold this little packet of paper in place, and it's nothing more than just a little notebook. Now, since Luther is a German Shepherd, and it is a German Shepherd rescue, I did pull in a couple of German Shepherd stamps from another source other than Polkadoodles. All the other stamps and ephemera are from Polkadoodles. So here we are at page 1, Unconditional Puppy Love. Remember we have the shiny Deco Foil on the dish as well as the buckle. Flip through that little notebook and going on to our second page. We have a couple of little tags here. These could be used as bookmarks or as tags. You can write on the back. You could glue photos onto the back. Pretty much use them for whatever you like. You'll notice we have a tuck spot there behind the today, as well as we did this. There's a little bone paperclip holding this moment journal card in place to the remember. Moving on to the next page, as we flip the journal pages out, we come to the page where we have the belly band across the page with the wagging tails. You'll remember we have 2 tuck spots here, one behind the belly band and another behind the elastic. 1, 2. Now we come in and we have this tag, today should always be our best day ever. Be happy with this moment is your life. I love that sentiment. And so the adventure begins. Very appropriate for a new dog in your life. Or an old dog in your life. Either way, it's an adventure. So we can slide these back under the belly band. I know I said this before as we were making the book, but I really love lots of tuck spots in my journals. I like lots of places to stick things. I like to include things like stories, poems, song lyrics, pictures, stickers, just all kinds of goodies. And so I think you'll find if you make one of these books, you'll be able to put a lot of your memories in it. This next page I used for special photos. I kept it plain, however I did do some decorative stitching, put in a couple of photo mats. Now I like to leave the threads hanging. I like lots of threads and textures and fibers. If the person who purchases this book doesn't like them, they can just simply cut them away. The last page on side 1 of our book includes the little "The Dog Did It" pocket. It includes a little puppy charm, and then with it I put in the little card, "The road to my heart is paved with paw prints." We also had our little envelope, a little card that says "Love is always the answer," because you got to remember how much you love them when they tear up your carpet or do something they shouldn't do, and a little memo card back there that we can write a memory. Our envelope opens up, has a little button. The string just wraps around the back, comes over, and then you can just wrap it around the button to close that off. It really isn't that hard to close it. I just had a little issue there because I'm reaching under my camera to adjust things in the book. I think I need a little better setup if I'm going to do many more of these kinds of videos. Have to look into that. All right, moving on to our second side. We simply flip over all of the pages from the first side. Actually, I closed up the book again, and then I'll flip it open after I show you this page. So again, we have a little bookmark or tag and some more little memo cards today. Friends uplift the soul. This is just a little piece of notebook paper. A little memo card paper clipped in. Now you remember we have some different text spots. One underneath the elastic, the actual pocket itself, and then the paper clip can also hold some things in. So that gives us 3 different text spots on this particular page. Lots of different memo cards and places to write different memories of things you do with your pup. Opening up into the second side, we're looking at the second page with the little banners and trees and that candle wax embellishment. This would be a great place to put some pictures again. And onto the third page here, we have our envelope that was closed with a magnet. The thing I most like about people is their pets. I thought that was a funny sentiment. A couple of little index cards that can slide in there. Again, a great place for some pictures, memories, poems, anything you want to put there. A second text spot on this page, I have, again, some extra cards, memo cards, places to write things, little treats. Right now, important. These can all be used to just glue into the book over pictures or memories. And special day and a ribbon at the top. So again, 2 or 3 text spots there also. And again, another page that can be personalized with photos. Revisiting that first page we see when we open the cover, we had the border on it that creates a text spot, as well as the twine underneath our embossed bone that creates a second text spot. Again, you could put photos on there and then tuck some things over those photos. Makes it a very interactive experience. Going back to the page system here, I'm showing you how easily you can slide in some more pages here. So you can either make more systems where you just fold papers in half and put them in, or you could put in there veterinary receipts, or if you decide you want to show your dog, you could put show bills in there, or just anything else you wanted to slide in those threads. The cover, the back cover, you remember that we put the ribbon over the back, comes around, ties in the front. And on those threads that we used for the system, we left those nice and long, and we added charms in there. A couple of the charms are just little flat paw prints. There's one that says, "I love my dog." There's a little one that looks like a dog collar, and then you can see the little dog house. The plate on the top of the book says, "No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart." And it's on that thought that Luther and I leave you today, and thank you so much for joining us. We had a great time showing you this new lap book, and we look forward to showing you how we decorate it in some future videos. Have a great day.